It was a blast. Yeah. And I made a sale that day.
From that
No. Whatever you got made, I want to buy it. All right. So, traffic, Instagram. What I like about Instagram is all the stuff that I was talking about with being able to really dial in somebody who's going to say yes 7 times in a row to everything that you're talking about, because they're like basically you from a completely different background. They're you somewhere else in the world. If you were born in a different environment with and you grew up in a different family in a different country or a different city with a different group of friends, and they come up and they end up with the exact same kinds of interests or a lot of the similar ones, a lot of the similar struggles and pains. I mean, you're basically just talking to different versions of you all around the world. And with Instagram, you can target those people pretty easily. Facebook as well, but I'm not going to get into that. So that's what I like about Instagram. So first things first, when you look at an Instagram account, let's start with, here's a great one. I like this one. So this one is a guy that I like to use as an example a lot for a couple of reasons that you're going to understand. But first let me show you the basics. So who here has an Instagram account? Okay, Vivian, Tracy.
Who doesn't?
Okay, and did you?
I have, but it's got 2 pictures on it, so I really haven't.
Okay, and so.
No, I've just know that there's 490 people in my address things like on my phone that are on Instagram, so it's on.
Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. So let's talk to them.
Yeah.
In a cool way. So then, who has so two people, right? Or yeah, just 2 people haven't created an Instagram account, and then. I'm sorry? Yeah, you have to. So, yeah. So some people have more than one, which is exactly the way that this stuff works. You want to have multiple. But this one, who can tell me what this is about?
A dad who likes to work out.
Dad that likes to work out. Awesome. Okay, so let's read it real quick. The Fitpreneur, TJ Online Entrepreneur, Law of Attraction, Instagram Assassin, maximize your brand, learn how to create profit and freedom with this amazing system. Enter your best email for more information. Link. So, real important about Instagram, you have a stream of pictures that people see. You have a profile picture. You have a name. You have this part right here, which is in bold, that comes up as a different section, which I think is like your username or something. There's a different word for it. And then you have a little bit of a bio, which is where you would put your copy, right? This is the words that sell right here. And you have a call to action, enter your best email, and you have a link. So here we are with a platform for connecting through pictures, where you're able to attract someone based off of what you have written here and tell them to go to your link. And then your link is going to be a capture page that then goes to your bridge videos that we're making. You guys are all learning a million different ways to do it. And I wanted to really harp on that. You're going to be telling that story in different ways part, because here's a guy he's coming in from mostly fitness. He's a father, he shares his life. And then the other part of his life that he shares is, the money. Right? So if you're looking, he's got his life that he's sharing, he's got fitness that he's sharing, he's got an inspirational, motivational quote that he's sharing, and then he's got, of these 9 pictures, right? Here's 9 pictures. Sharing his baby, he's got one about free workshop training, and he's got one about getting paid. I would say make this like 6 or 8 to 1, because this is straight up money pitch, right? Fridays are getting fun. Here's his GPG account saying that he's been paid. Right? Oops. Can't seem to operate a mouse like that. Yeah, so here's his GPG account saying he's getting paid. I love working online. 7 months ago, I used to wait to go pick up my check at the end of the day on Fridays. Now my money gets deposited straight in my bank account. But it's not about the money for me. It's the fact that I was home with my 2 boys when I got these emails. Blessed. Who else is ready for their time, financial freedom? Click the link in my bio for more info. Guys see how that works?
Yeah.
Talking directly to his market, talking about how he's making money, but more importantly, he's able to spend time with his children, talking about how he's blessed, he's grateful for it, and then he goes right into the call to action. Who's ready? Click the link in my bio for more information. The link in his bio is the capture page. You don't have to record this. We got a good recording right here.
Oh, good, good.
The link in his bio is to his capture page, which is going to be targeted directly to the people that are interested in this. And he's talking about fitness, right? The fitpreneur. So that's important for a few reasons, because he probably has, and here's the other part that's important. 25,000 followers with 200 posts, 201 posts. So the majority of the work is not in the posts. There's 201, so all of his posts can be quality, whereas like a quality blog post is going to take a lot more time than a quality Instagram post. Quality Instagram post is a great photo that really draws in the visual people, and then a great description that paints a vivid, imagined picture and kind of tells a bit of a story, and goes to the next one. But for the most part, people are, when you're looking at Instagram, I can't show you through the phone, but the way that it looks on a phone, you really only get to see like a tweet's worth, like 140 characters, before there's like a more info, and you have to click a button to show more of it. So with that one, he said that long thing. On the computer you could see it, but nobody's looking at Instagram on the computer. They're all looking on their phone. And you just seen how addicted people are to their phone, right? Just always constantly scrolling around. That's where people's attention are, right? So we want to go where the attention is and monetize that attention. So you get in front of them, you get that attention, you build trust with them, you build a relationship with them, and you do it in a way that's one to many, the way that Oprah does, right? If Oprah joined a power network, she'd be the #1 incomer real quick, right?
Yeah.
Because she's built trust, one to many relationship. Okay? So yeah, that's kind of the basics of that. So you guys know your market, you know your niche, you know your passions. You can share your life with people and share your interests. So, Christus, you were talking about, gaming. You were talking about BMX, biking, and you were talking about music, right?
Yeah.
So while you could have one profile that has all three of those things going on, if you have somebody that relates to two but hates gaming or isn't interested in it at all, a good percentage of your posts are not going to resonate with them, and overall it's just going to kind of slowly, remove rapport from those people, right? To where when they see one of your pictures, it's not every single time, oh, I love to look at his pictures. Sometimes it's like, oh, it's this shit again, So what you want to do is you want to break it up to where each thing that you're sharing, each specific passion, right? Because a lot of the times we were talking about telling our story through pain and getting people to buy from the emotional roller coaster of pain. With Instagram, you can go more into passion, right? A lot of people buy because of passion. I mean, those little RC cars or drone, any hobbies, right? People knitting, people buy because of their passion. So you can tap right into these passions too. So this one, if this guy was into something else, if this guy was also into BMX biking, it would be really smart for him to have it as another one. Because in this angle, what is he? He's a father, which is, you can weave that into everything because that's a huge part. And if you're a father, that gives you instant insight to all of the fathers. So he weaves it in, but he's only talking about father. He's talking about freedom, money, but more importantly, this is more of like proof. Whereas then he says the reason for it is I'm a father. And also on other ones, maybe he'll say, maybe on this one he talks about, let's see what he actually says. But this one, possibly motivation here. I started with a burning desire to create a better life. Having a set of goals has brought resources and many people into my experience and has made it easier to get to where I want to be. Maybe it's your turn. Maybe it's, just the same way that Wilma was telling her story and going through, like maybe this is for you, right? Maybe it's your turn and maybe your opportunity has been staring you in the face. Maybe you should take a chance that you wouldn't have taken before because what you're doing now will only give you the results you currently have. Take that chance and have your back, and I will have your back the entire way. That link in my bio, click that and find the path that leads to your desires. Sick pic, man. Right? So most people are only looking at the pictures. But still, 25,000 people paying attention. Now the thing that I like about Instagram that Facebook doesn't have is with Instagram, there's no edge rank. There's no, you put a post out there and a large percentage of your friends won't see it. With Instagram, they all see it. Now,
Really?
when I say they all see it, it all pops up in their chronological feed. So if they're following 10 people and you're posting every single day, and they're checking their phone even every other day, but most people, Instagram users, several times a day, they're going to see everything you post. But most people will follow a few more than 10 people. So if you're following 10,000 people, most people aren't doing that, but maybe like 1,000 people, 600 people, the only way that people miss your post is because if they are following too many people and too many posts went by, and so they skip it. But the average user likes to follow an amount of people to where they can see everything, and when they open up their Instagram, they start right back at the last picture they saw and start scrolling, right? Like, have you been kind of addicted to Instagram before, where you don't want to miss any posts that any of your followers have posted, right? You want to see them all, so you kind of scroll back and you look, so that's awesome. So now we get to get in front of people regularly. If you're getting in front of people regularly, you can't hit them with buy, because they're going to say, you know, get out of here, I don't want that. But what you do hit them with is value. You hit them with message. You hit them with, you know, that 6 or 7 or 8 value posts that make sense, that you're talking to different versions of you out in the world, sharing your life, sharing those things with them. And then every once in a while, weave in a commission notification. Weave in something like that. We got paid, right? The little you got paid thing, and say, hey, it's so cool that I'm able to make this money on the internet. Now, if you haven't ever had that commission notification, it's not a problem. Throw up a picture of me and you. Throw up a picture of Sarita and you. Throw up a picture of somebody else, or even if it doesn't even have you in it, just a picture of Dave, and say his story inspires me because, you know, whatever. Somebody that does have it, and tell their story. So wherever you want to place an income claim, right, that will make somebody say, like, oh, and snap their attention, right? Oh, wow, yeah, big money, that's awesome. Don't think that it has to be yours. In fact, that's kind of like selfish thinking, to think that only people can only do this once I do this, right? That's a little bit selfish to think that other people can't do it just because you haven't figured it out yet, right? So there's already hundreds, thousands of people doing it. Why not use their story? Share that, and why it touched you. So why was the story interesting to you?